Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. The next card do have Taurus is number 29 and it says initiation. So number 29 boils down to a number 11 and that's a master number of new beginnings. It's actually, if you see these pillars, they are aligned in the shape of 11, walking through portals. 11 is a new portal that you are walking through. You're initiated. And this initiation for you, Taurus, is not by accident. It's a conscious initiation. So I feel that your soul, then you are entering into a new phase of growth. And I feel that, right now, you're Taurus, you're ruled by Venus. And currently Venus is in Virgo, and Virgo is all about non-perfecting, I would say refining things, fine-tuning things. And I feel that you are fine-tuning things right now in your life or in your career. So you are progressing, you're stepping into a new chapter, a new phase, something that is going to, it's like a new chapter you start, which is aligned with what your soul is calling at, your higher purpose. You might be mentally preparing to move forward into unknown territories. Maybe you're ready for a mountain time because that's your soul's calling. But at this point in time, it's like the universe, the stars are supporting you as well. And I feel that you are ready for it as well. You've been in training for a long, long time. So this is like your true initiation into something which is meaningful to you, and it is going to be different for each one of you. You could be initiated into something like creative arts or performance arts, mentorship. You might be starting up maybe you're starting a new journey of teaching, of collaborating, of businesses. It could be in any ways that you could be starting something new in a big way, something that you have been preparing for, planning for, gathering funds for, or training for. It's like this picture, it speaks of it's like a gateway, right? You could be visiting temples. It looks like temple of some, temple entrances or inside the temple as well. It's like when you start, when you're starting new phases or initiation. In the earlier times, there was like walking through the arches. That was an initiation of your spirit. So this is like a very, unknown, a sacred transformation or a change for you or a transition for you, which is aligned with, your path. So this is also something to do with, something that maybe your ancestors have been, practicing in some way, shape or form. Maybe your ancestors, your grandparents had a restaurant. Now those ideas, now you're preparing to start your own restaurant, right? And you've been training for preparing the dishes. You were in cooking schools, things like that, and you're learning how to create a business out of it. So there's a lot of preparation that goes into it. So you've been preparing for something. Maybe you're preparing for startups. You have been preparing, and now you're ready to launch it. You've hired a team, you have the funds, you have the vision, and this is something that's, that's your calling, and you start working towards it. This could be that, there is also a ritual that I know, that I've heard of. It's called, it's called a new life ladder. So like when you initiate a new phase of your life, you can write yourself a new life ladder. That is indicating that your intentions are to start a new chapter, a new way of being. So you could be into holistic practices. You could be, starting that on the side, like a lot of holistic practices like massages, and you could be creating products for it, like essential oils or charms, or, I've also, when I was touring, I saw a shop where all the artwork, not all, I would say some of the artwork of the tribes, indigenous tribes, they were being sold or repurposed and sold or something like that. So you might be creating shops of charms and, healing things and stones and crystals, or you could be going back to college to to learn about a different career path, and you could be starting that now. Maybe you come to your graduation in a completely new direction, and you're starting that, even though your previous job was, safe and it got you money, but it wasn't aligned with your values or it wasn't making you happy. So something like that, you could be stepping into leadership positions. In maybe, and in your own life, you could be leading a certain project, or with a business project that's dear to you. Even these, initiations, even at the community and global level, you're seeing, even at the national level, the countries are writing new constitutions. They are changing the models of government models of governance because of the public reaction. They're seeing what society wants now. So constitutions are being shaped, renewed. The way government leads is changing in a lot of places, So this is just a part of evolution. Something, for you, Taurus, it's something that you've been working at it for a long time, because this is where you, your soul is aligned with. So it's a powerful shift, and something that, is deep resonating with you, with your life purpose. And the last card for today you have, Taurus, is number 19. It's a major arcana and it says the sun. Now, if you see, there are birds on all the four corners of this card. This is purity, this is liberation, this is the life force, this is prana, this is confidence. So if you look at the picture, there is just rays, right? It's golden, it's red, it's shades of gold. It's just spreading out. So it feels like a very warm energy. It feels confident. It feels growth and expansion. And because of the birds that are out there, and white birds, it's purity. It's unfiltered life, which means that be leading a life which is true to your core, without doubts, without fears, having the clarity of where you want to go, what you want to create for yourself, and enjoying the process of creating it, living in your truth. So I do feel that you are right now, standing in your core power, knowing who you are and expressing who you are, unapologetically you, being unapologetically you. So it's that moment for you, Taurus, where you step into the sunlight, right? Where you are feeling confident, and maybe you were doubtful in the past. A lot of challenges, when they bring us down, it's hard to muster the courage to come back up again, that I feel that you're bouncing back. Some of you could be, getting some kind of recognition, whether in the media or at your workplace. And if you receive that recognition and the praise, take it. Taurus, don't downplay it. And some of you could be actually transforming the way you do things, like maybe the way you dress, or the way, maybe you could be redoing your house as well. Maybe you're upgrading your wardrobe and the way your hairstyle or something like that. You might be changing up your landscape. Maybe different color choices or something like that. Something, you're transforming something, you're creating something which is more aesthetically appealing, something beautiful, because Taurus, you guys thrive when you're having fun while working, right? It's the moment for Taurus where pleasure meets productivity. Am I right? Let me know. So I do feel that, Taurus, you have been working at something for a long, long time. Like I said, something could be related to ancestral businesses or projects that, your ancestors got into, and you did not do that initially, but now your soul is calling for you to pursue that path. You could be starting up baking businesses, and maybe you've been doing that for a long time, but now you're ready to bring it to the public. So you launch it at a local market, and you bring all the yellow sunflowers, and you create a beautiful stall, which is beautiful decorative sunflowers, yellow, orange color decoration. And now you're the hottest selling thing over there, and there is people taking pictures and they're posting on social media, and you become a sensation suddenly. So it's that kind of an energy. This is, the sun in general is seen as higher consciousness. It's like your soul is rising, right? It's the activation of your soul. When you have that clarity of soul purpose, it's awakening your soul. It's that activation point, right? We already saw that initiation point for you. And for those of you who don't know, this looked like the morning rays of the sun, the orange and the mix of those hues of orange and yellow. There's a lot of rituals, early morning rituals for the sun to activate these points, whether it's biological points or soaking in the early rays, which help with our body production of hormones and things like that. So, and that's also a very important thing. You might be doing that for your own body. You might be practicing some solar rituals. But this is like a vibrant energy of celebrating like what you have been working at. It's like, this reminds me of fireworks on national holidays. That's joy, that's collective celebration, that's pride, right? That's the collective pride of countries, of people of the country coming together. Similarly for the Olympic Games, the closing ceremony, the opening ceremony, they're also beautiful. So many light shows, celebration. People of different countries, they come together, they're united in celebration. It's that energy, where people are enjoying collectively. So collective Taurus, you might be coming together for something, maybe for concerts, you're doing some community shows or some movie that's becoming a super hit. There could be some concerts that are going around. And the one that strikes me is Beyonce's world tour, right? The Renaissance world tour. For those of you who have seen or heard about it, that was like a moment where communities and cultures of different countries, people coming together, enjoying those concerts, It's that brilliance that people were celebrating. It's a brilliance in music, brilliance in dance and presentation. Some of you could be actually reshaping your homes and trying new flowers or plants or new ways of bringing light into your house. For some of you, you could be showcasing your artistic talents, maybe on social media or just, in your community, having booths or something like that. But something, you want to be part of experiences that bring you joy, not just, the routine work. So for some of you, you could be creating blogs about sharing your experiences of creating businesses and things like that. But radiation from your inside out, the moment where sun hits your soul moment for you, Taurus, it's like when people just step into the role that they feel they were meant to be in. It's that energy media opening art gallery exhibits and things like that. So for some of you, you could be installing solar panels. That's also another way of tapping into the sun energy, because now solar panel is making clean energy accessible to a lot of people, right? The song that strikes me is, at the Pharrell Williams song, because I'm happy, like kind of the flash mob, and there's so many people came together flash mobbing on that song. So what was that? That was just another way to spread joy, to make people, to bring flavor, joy, happiness to the regular mundane lives. The parades that people have, they're just the floats that they build. It's just so beautiful, so vibrant, so visible, so joyful. So it's that kind of energy that you're trying to bring into the world, Maybe it's through healing people through meditation, or through providing inspiration, or something that you're activating inside of yourself, and you're trying to bring that joy, you're radiating that joy, you're spreading that joy onto the community as well. And these are general messages, Taurus. So let me know how these energies play out in your life or in the environments around you. It helps me connect better with the energies of people of the tribe of Amaranth. And hope you enjoyed your messages. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.